Hello friends, in this short video, I would like to talk briefly about certain ideas and insights related to money and investments. First of all, be ambitious and have unlimited ambition and be resilient. Never give up. Life is all about possibilities and explore index fund. It's easy to invest into index fund, and in case if you don't know much about stock market, you can go by the index fund. And when you want to make money in stock markets, there are different ways of making money. First of all, you should be rational, not emotional, and be ambitious, not over ambitious, and go for stock market in case if you are having a lot of knowledge about stock market. If you don't have knowledge about stock market, and if you work from 9 to 5, so best 9 to if you work the daytime, so what you can do is you can do work, routine work, then rest of the time you can invest into uh, stock market, and you can stay invested and diversify your portfolio in such a way that you can get decent returns. If you invest into stock markets, you can get more money, but you have to be very much active. But if you are working regular job, then you have to invest into mutual funds. Mutual funds are the best bet because they are run by professionally run managements. But at the same time, you have to be very much cautious about mutual funds. But if you invest into mutual funds, there are different ways like small cap, mid cap, and large cap. Large cap funds usually get 12% rate of returns, and mid caps you get little more, and small cap funds you get little more money than what you get. But again, these are all subjected to market risk and conditions. But small caps are very volatile, but if you are smart and brilliant, so you can go for small caps, but you should go for with you should be specialized and you should focus clearly. There are some micro funds which are much more riskier, but there are people they are specialized in micro funds, they invest. But again, in that, if you invest smartly and wisely, you may get 10x, even 100x also. But it's very risky and very volatile. But you have to track, you have to research a lot, and you have to connect with the top management, and you have to get to know the facts and figures, research. Then you have to invest into micro cap funds. So these are all about various types of mutual funds. There are lots of mutual funds. Then again, if there are people they go for mutual funds. In mutual funds you can get you can average the cost. But again, if you invest into lump sum, you can get more money than what you get, according to my research. But again, if you invest lump sum in a staggered manner, the returns will be much more better than what you get from a lump sum. So this is how we have to go about. But again, it is easier said than done. There are various facts and various other factors and forces, and there are some permutations and combinations. So all these things you have to make a note of, then accordingly we have to invest. There are people, currently this ETF is catching up. You can go for exchange traded funds, and the ETFs are sometimes better than mutual funds. In ETF, uh, the stocks are traded at that particular point of time, whereas in mutual funds they are traded at the end of the day based on NAV. So there is a difference, and the low expense ratio for ETF. So now ETF is gradually catching up. There are so many things in mutual funds, thematic funds. Then again, sectors are the sectoral funds like pharma, IT stocks, then defense stocks. Like that, all that requires a lot of patience, and you should do a lot of research, and you should stay clearly focused so that you can make decent returns. So, stock market is a game of probability, and of course, it partly depends upon luck, but more than the luck, pluck matters in stock market, and you should have probability, and you have to look various other factors like permutations and combinations. Then only then you will be able to make money in stock market. Then again, currently sometimes people invest into crypto based on a head mentality. Some in India they invested into gold and silver. It's a kind of head mentality. So now there is a correction, and this gold and silver prices are stabilizing gradually. Otherwise, they went up double, three x like that. That was the position. Then again, if you want to invest into metals, especially silver, so they are very volatile, very risky. But if you overall gold is the safe haven. Silvers are volatile, and silver is used in electrical vehicles and various other factors like chips. So there is a huge demand for silver. So all these things you have to take into account to make investments. So these are all my ideas and insights on money and investments. And let me share with you my challenge that I had a brain stroke 5 years ago. I am gradually recovering. Thank you for empathizing with me. The message is very simple and straight, and you have to research a lot. Then you have to invest. You have to be rational, not emotional. And you have to be very much. You need to have a lot of patience. You can't time the market. So these are all my observations. These are all my insights. These are all my perspectives on stock market. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and sharing with your networks. With gratitude.